last video of the night, but the most detailed video of the night. We are getting to a point where this whole Colorado and Deion Sanders deal is becoming more and more apparent. And it's not a black and white thing. I'm not saying that. It is a lot of people hate to see somebody who brags a lot do good. You're seeing that. You're seeing that a lot. Now, do I get it? Yes, I completely get it. I do. He talks a lot. He says a lot. He's on social media a lot. He's this, he's that. But to see what he has done with this team, when you take away all the attention, you take away all the social media, the talking, all of that, you took a team, no matter how he did it, transfer portal, no transfer, whatever, to take a team that won one win and win four the next year, and then to come out and go 1-0 to begin this season. This is not Florida State losing to Georgia Tech. This is not North Carolina State almost losing to Eastern Carolina. You would never compare North Carolina State in Colorado, right? But we give them that kind of treatment because of the way that Deion is. I personally, the only thing I think is if his offensive line isn't any better by week 4 or 5, I'm not saying I'm hopping off the train, but it's like, all right, you got to do better. But to expect somebody to have such a big jump from year one to year two with a bunch of brand new players, it's ignorant, and you're not a real college football fan. You're somebody who just finds you're a hater. That's literally the definition of a hater. You may love your college football team, but when it comes to this, that's the only thing I can think to say is you're just a hater. Oh, well, they're, I hope they do bad. I hope they lose. I hope they lose all their games. I can't stand them. Because he won more games than the team did the year before he got there? Wow, okay. Because he's making Colorado more money than they've ever made ever? Wow, okay. Keep going, dude. Because they're not a North Carolina, they're not a Florida State, they're not a Georgia, they're not a Alabama. They think they're that good. No, they don't. They might talk a big game, but he's trying to create the culture. If you heard what coaches said when it came to like Dan Lanning being at Oregon or, Nick Saban when he got to Bama, you never got to hear what those kind of people said. And granted, they didn't want you to hear it. But if you heard what those guys were saying to try to build the culture, would you judge them as well? Like, I don't know. It's like there just doesn't seem to be any grace when it comes to people being out loud and being demanding and having that kind of personality. It's like we automatically shoot to tear them down. That whole, I want somebody to do good until they start doing better than me. And it's like when Deion was at Jacksonville State. Oh, man, but they're good. It's Jacksonville State, man. They're a low team. They're a small team. It don't matter. And, he couldn't do good at this level. First year does better than the team did the year before he got there. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's Colorado. They lost all those games. They still lost. Oh, look at how many they lost in a row. That's embarrassing. 5 of those games they lost were within 7 points. Yeah, but a loss is a loss. But yet you dog them when they beat North Dakota State by 5 points and go, yeah, but you almost lost. Is it a loss is a loss, a win is a win, or almost win, or you keep moving the field goal post. And that is where it's hard to talk college football with some people because some people just love to hate, and it's in their personality. It's not just with Colorado. You could take these same people and you can bring up certain things, and they'll hate the same way with that. It's in their blood, and that's something that I'm seeing more and more when it comes to some of these newscasters, YouTubers, people on YouTube, people in StreamYard. You're starting to find out the real. You're starting to find out the real from some of these people, and it's kind of sad, but it's life. Find out more about people, the more life goes on. So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I'll see you guys. Peace.